Hello everyone guys and welcome to another episode. We've been a little bit quiet, been trying to plan like our future recordings, but for today we needed to do this one. Because 365 days ago it was myself, Kevin, and another one of our co-workers, and we made the discussion to create this form of podcasting. And from there, that's where we were going towards a local recording studio. We've been doing our recordings for our podcast. We put some recordings on the sound. One of the podcasts, I can't remember, I think it's called Soundwave or something like that. It'll be something I'll come back to it later and regret it. And since then, 365 days later, we're still up and doing our hobby habits. So, this is technically the 1 year anniversary. Whoa! I'll hopefully be able to add some form of like fireworks display and hoo-wah to it. So, and I have to say, just have to really thank everyone who has been supporting us. I hope we'll be able to take this hobby to the new levels with all our viewers. And I've been putting those into work. So there's been orders going around. So I'm hoping sooner or later, when I do my few recordings here, I'll be able to adjust it better. You won't see the top half of my head missing, so people don't assume it's like the Hannibal movie where the guy gets like his top half sliced up and somebody's cooking sections of my brain in the back. So I'm hoping we'll start working on those soon, which also then in turns mean I can start performing those tutorial videos at last. So the Terminators I've been planning to use to perform tutorials for gold armor, it's all there waiting to be started. I just need to get stand for it because has anyone ever tried holding a phone while painting your models? I haven't either, but I don't want to try. So I'm hoping sooner or later that'll be started on soon. So my order should arrive on Wednesday. But yes, we've been trying to take everything into a new direction. So we're hoping before September we'll have a camcorder ready so we can start recording all of our games when we get down. When lockdown lifts, we'll be able to do either battle reports or get into more topics. Preferably maybe with all of us within the single room rather than within like on our screen chat, which I have had the organizing skill on that with a hammer covered in glass, trying to carefully not blow the bomb up. You can imagine how well that works. So I'll say for the progress wise, we've all been kind of already, as much as most of us already have it all done, we're all trying to get ready for our projects in November. As you've seen in the previous videos, Scotland is on the way. And it in a way, it's that nice spark where you can tell yourself, right, where you can start grabbing the stuff, plan for a new list, and get ready for the date for that time. And constant fashion, because I'm very bad with these. Well, when I say bad, not very challenging, because when you see some of the guys who make a project with your friends, and they got an army to do, or they got to do like that solid 1,000 points worth of stuff to get done by them. So they gotta like at least deal with 30 models or something of such likes. Me? Say 11, 12 models? That's all I got to deal with. So I've been working on the Dreadwing Redemptors. I prefer calling them Dreadwing Murderers, because it was, because if you Google your Latin, it's what it basically means: murderers, slayers, yada yada yada. So it sounds much cooler to call them Dreadwing Murderers, because it's just a name you don't really get to use much often. All that going within the Juicy Termite. I also have the Estes I'm still working on. I've still been messaging friends about any of like their spare Skitarii pistols I want to take full advantage of and use them for my guy. As you know, as an Archaeotech pistol. Though I will never use the Archaeotech pistol for points wise. I rather use it for aesthetics. So you know, where because you get the pose, your psychic hand, your little weird psychic hand, and it tends to be a sword in the other hand. But I thought that was pretty boring, so I wanted to get that archetype pistol and try and see what I can do. Take my conversion possibilities to a new level. Same time, this is another one. This one's a more difficult challenge. So I got the super heavy glaive, which you might have seen in one of my previous videos. Which you've seen, it might be one of the other videos. However, with one slight problem. The door, so I bought the Legion specific door for it. So you know, it's the Rhino ones you want to go with. But that don't fit, even though they're sculpted to it. And it's not, I want to say it's a kind of wardrobe thing where it's not perfect cast. And normally, with any of the other plain doors, my solution would be pretty simple. Cut the door like vertically in half, clean it away, and then like seal the gap together. Normally my solution, but well, it's a Dark Angel symbol. Yeah, you can see how well that's gonna work out. So, at some point, I'm gonna actually have to try and do a daring job of getting my filing tools and doing it both to the doors and to the glaive itself, and try and expand two together just to reach like a neutral ground where they can both connect together. So that should be interesting and kind of scary as well. I'm gonna be a mad scientist going with this wet beating off me, so that's gonna be a tough one. The Custo Terminators, because before that, the Custo Terminators I also have. Again, that's purely a side project because I have a Custody army already. It's just, you know, making it bigger because why not? And because I had the when I had those positive talks about the Terminators, I can add more. I'm hoping to show tutorials because I want to believe that I'm an adequate enough painter to start showing how I do things. And I like to think it'd be good to show. So I'm gonna say this is a very short video. I know everyone's used to like very lengthy 45-minute videos. I still think they're a little bit too long for my liking. I'm hoping later I can cut them down to size and make them more reasonable. Even something like half an hour would be nice to would be a little bit more easier to cope with, I think. But yes, I'll hopefully get back into track with our recording sessions. Hopefully the next one might even be my tutorial video once I get all the necessary stuff I need. So I'm glad, and once again everyone, thanks for all your support. Thanks for hitting our 1 year anniversary. And you know the usual drill. Your like, share, subscribe, maybe obey, I don't know. We're not very good leaders here. I hope I'll see you all again very soon.